Registering for school, even attending school, is a challenge for those students who are considered homeless. The Clark County School District has a department whose mission is to remove barriers for homeless students so they can attend school and become successful. Kelly Jo Shepek is coordinator of the program Title I Hope. Teresa Butler is a CCSD graduate who is helped by the program. Thanks both of you for being here today.
Thank you.
Kelly Jo, let's start with you. Give us an idea. There are many different conditions that a student could be in that would define them as homeless. Can you give us a couple of those so we understand?
Sure. Our largest population of students are living in a doubled up or multifamily situation. So that means they living with other families, relatives, friends, neighbors, because their family has lost housing or been forced out of their homes. So we have 2-3 families living in a 2-bedroom apartment. You have children living on the floor, and oftentimes I've seen a family living in garages. So that would be our largest population. And then we also have hotel motel families.
Right.
They're living in the weeklies because they don't pay first and last month's rent, so they're just making it week by week. And then we work very closely with our shelters. So we identify students who are living in the shelters and then unsheltered, so they're living in cars, parks, or on the street.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite a diverse, a lot of options, a lot of conditions, I should say.
Right.
Teresa, I know when you were in high school, I know you're now at UNLV in the Scholars Program because you did so well in high school, but you actually came in contact with Title I in high school because you were homeless yourself.
Yes.
What did they provide to you that made the process of getting to school, getting what you need, easier?
It started, I didn't even know about Title I Hope, but I remember getting bus passes from them. And then I was like, I need more help. And then my counselor directed me towards, well, do you need clothes? And I ended up talking to the staff there, and I ended up getting more help than I really thought I could ever get. Getting more clothes, like more support, and even getting help getting in college.
Did it make a difference? I mean, had you not come in contact with them, I don't know if you can define how much more difficult this would be to get through high school, which
I
is hard
definitely
enough.
would not be in college right now. I don't even want to think about where I would be if I didn't have them, because they made it so much easier because no one else could have helped me the way they did.
Right. Kelly Jo, I asked you approximately how many students are defined as homeless, more than 15,000 in the Clark County School District alone, right?
Yes.
What kind of services can you provide to students?
Well, primarily we're an enrollment program. We're helping students get in school without proper documentation. So last year we had a lot of families come in from the California fires, the Houston floods, where we have families that have flee domestic violence or just somehow forced out of their homes, and so they're leaving their documents behind. So it's very difficult to get enrolled in school or to prove who you are or to prove where you live without that documentation. So our program really does help support them to make sure students are enrolled so that they can be successful.
Right. It's whatever it takes to get them into school.
Right. So the enrollment piece, and then we also provide, like she said, the bus passes talking about school of origin. So that's another big part of our program. If you are enrolled in school and you lose your home and you have to go to another school zone, our program helps you stay at that school to provide that stability for you to be successful.
And I understand it. So every school has a Title I Hope advocate. So that's how students are basically referred to you under normal circumstances, right?
Absolutely. With such a large school district, we rely heavily on our school personnel. Right. And so our advocates, we ask that they every year share information with teachers, sometimes our advocates are counselors or social workers, so we ask them to share our information with their staff because they're the ones that see students, the changes in what they're wearing, or did they come to school every day and now they're not coming to school on time. So those little changes are really those red flags to say, oh, there's this program that may be able to assist.
They've been help.
Right.
Teresa, before we go quickly, what would you say to someone who's watching this that knows someone who has a homeless student or is a homeless student themselves? Should they reach out and get help?
Title I Hope is like the necessary step to make it out of the situation you have. And I think without that, that's where all of us everything becomes stagnant, and they help us move forward from the situation that we're not meant to even be in.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate your time, both of you. and continued success. If you would like to learn more about the Title I Hope program, you can find it at the address on your screen. You can also call Title I Hope at 702-855-6682.